The Showbiz Slot with Nathan Head.
Today I'm going to be playing the songs of Star Wars. Star Wars is an American epic space opera franchise conceived by George Lucas. The first film in the franchise was originally released on the 25th of May 1977 by 20th Century Fox and became a worldwide pop culture phenomenon. Followed by two sequels released at 3-year intervals. 16 years after the release of the trilogy's final film, the first in a new prequel trilogy of films was released, again released at 3-year intervals, with the final one being released on May the 19th, 2005. Now, we all recognise the iconic John Williams score to the highly successful franchise, but I'm going to be focusing on the actual songs from the movies, not the music. As I just said, the first movie came out in 1977 and it tells the story of Luke Skywalker discovering the ways of the Force, and the story culminates with an epic battle in space on a giant space station known as the Death Star. Earlier on in the film, Luke and Obi-Wan and two droids, C-3PO and R2-D2,
Hello, sir. I am C-3PO Human-Cyborg Relations.
head off to Mos Eisley to find a pilot to take them to Alderaan. In the cantina bar there, they come across Han Solo, played by Harrison Ford, and his co-pilot, a furry giant Wookiee called Chewbacca. During this space bar scene, a local alien band is seen performing 2 tracks on the stage. This extraterrestrial pop group is Figuring Dawn and the Modal Nodes. The song, as well as being on all the soundtrack albums, was released on a CD single in 1997. Shortly after the release of the first film, George Lucas made a TV Christmas special. It featured all the main cast from the movie plus a few special guest stars. The film focused on Chewbacca's family and their preparation for a Wookiee holiday known as Life Day, which was really similar to Christmas. During the story, the Empire calls a curfew on Tatooine and forces all the bars to shut early. The punters at the cantina don't seem to want to finish their drinks in time, and Akmina, played by Beat Arthur, sings a song to cheer them out of the door. Performed with the modal nodes, here is Beat Arthur singing Good Night But Not Goodbye from the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special.
Just one more round, friend, then homeward bound, friend. Don't forget me in your dreams. Just one more song, friend, and then so long, friend. The nights get shorter, it seems. Just one more rhyme, friend. Yes, it's a crime, friend. But you know time, friend, time can fly. So it's good night, friend. Good night, but not goodbye. Just one more drop, friend, before we stop, friend. One more moment face to face. Next time you're dry, friend, try stopping by, friend, if there's a light in the place. We may not thrive, friend, but we survive, friend. Look, we're alive, friend, you and I. So say goodnight, friend. Good night, but not goodbye. Just one more dance, friend. Just one more chance, friend. One more chorus, one more tune. It's not the end, friend. If you're a friend, then you'll come back to me soon. But it's too late, pal, to celebrate, pal. You'll have to wait, pal. Don't you cry. Now it's good night, friend. Good night, friend. Good night, friend. Follow me. You're such a dear friend. You know I'm here, friend. Is that a tear, friend, in your eye? Now it's good night, friend. Good night, friend. Good night, but not.
The holiday special also featured a guest performance from the group Starship, playing a holographic music box that one of the Wookiees received as a Life Day gift. The song Light the Sky on Fire was played to distract the Imperial officers during a scene in the Wookiee home. Starship then released this track on their '79 album called Gold. The special starred many other famous faces playing Earling roles, including Diane Carroll as Mermea, a holographic wow that is played as a fantasy image to Chewbacca's father, Itchy. Interestingly enough, Carroll went to school with Billy D. Williams, who played Lando Calrissian in the next Star Wars movie in 1980. Because of the studio embarrassment over the overly camp musical holiday special, The Empire Strikes Back didn't feature any musical numbers, but that was soon rectified in the next instalment with the Ewok tribal song, which was unexplainably deleted when the film was re-released in the 90s. In 1983, Return of the Jedi was released and showed viewers how our heroes rescued the frozen Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Nanni Tukchanki Troy. Solo Fotumanke Chaya.
Artu, look! Captain Soap. And he's still frozen in carbonite.
In Jabba's courtroom, we're treated to a disco rock track performed by an unusual looking trio of aliens called the Max Rebo Band. The song was released by a few groups as dance tracks in the 80s, but here is the original, Lapti Neck, from the 1983 12-inch disco release.
So, aku ceki his jauh. Waktu begitu stupefy. Kok jazz plastic sources out. Genuine test for Mori. Quick make be a gizin on. Acting except nothing. Kok jazz plastic sources out.
In 1997, gearing up to the release of the next Star Wars film, The Phantom Menace, 2 years later, George Lucas released all the original films as special editions. With extended scenes and new CGI aliens, the Return of the Jedi Special Edition completely wiped out Lapti Neck and replaced it with a new one called Jedi Rocks. The track was composed and arranged by Jerry Hay and conducted by John Williams, and was released as a full single in 1997. I'm going to leave you now with a track performed by Carrie Fisher. Here is Princess Leia with Life Day.
We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony, a day of joy we all can share, together joyously. A day that takes us
So, with 6 feature-length movies, 2 spin-off Ewok movies, 4 different cartoon series, a Christmas musical special, and countless comics, books, videos, and all sorts of games, and Lego, I think it's safe to say that Star Wars is one of the biggest franchises in movie history.